Chatters, chatties, welcome home for a Great American Chat, a podcast where we chat about great American media. I'm Chad Maurice with.
Cricket.
I was waiting for you to say your name.
I know. I'm like, is he going to say it or am I going to say it? Okay.
With Cricket, we are back to chat about When Hope Calls Brookfield, episode 2 of the 3rd season. And we're starting a little early tonight because there's a virtual screening of the next episode with Cricket's love boy,
Trevor Donovan. Let
Trevor
me help you out
Donovan.
there. And Jillian Murray.
And Jillian Murray. That's why we started a little early so Cricket could get there and watch that. That starts at 9 o'clock.
Shoot.
Whoa,
Sorry. My
what
phone
happened
just
to your
dropped.
phone?
Sorry. Apologize. Oh, it's getting all excited. It couldn't contain itself,
I
It
got,
just fell
got all
down.
excited when I mentioned Trevor's name.
I know, right? Even the phone is,
Hey,
excited.
Kat, what's up? Kat's here.
Hi, Kit Kat.
She noticed that the post said we were starting early.
Yes, she did.
So, what's going on, Cricket? What's happening with you or the network or?
Not much. Just exciting to be able to watch tonight and see Trevor and Jillian, and hopefully they'll give us some inside scoop on the relationship and maybe where it's going. Never know. But other than that, yeah, just
There is some little news if you've seen on social media that they're filming a Christmas movie in Kentucky with
yes.
Brandon Clark, who's directing it, who
Mhm.
directed the Little Women's Christmas.
Yep, I did see
And,
those pictures on Instagram. Yep.
and it's another ensemble Christmas movie with a bunch
Yes.
of people.
Yes, I did see that.
And then there was a post today that Ryan Pavey is going to be in a Great
Yes.
American Family movie.
I saw that too with Laura
That is
Osnes, right? Yeah.
that is wild.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
Is that the Christmas the Silver Bells one? Or is that a different one?
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different one. The Silver Bells one, I think, is the Brandon Clark one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's some exciting things. So, let's get into the second episode here. You know the
All
title?
right. Debbie's Bakery? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right, that's not bad. It was actually called Dreams.
Huh?
I'm not sure what it's referring to. Dreams.
Okay, maybe Debbie's Bakery. So yeah, I kind of am right, I bet.
Could be,
Dreams, because it's Debbie's Bakery came to life, and then
or
we have Sam, who we find out in a
yeah,
little while is gonna
yeah,
make his
that,
dream come true. So I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. Maybe they're referring to all the people pitching ideas to Sam,
Yes.
and they want their dreams or something. I
To
don't know
come
the
to life.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
guess. I don't know. That's what I'm going with. All right, let's
Me
get
too.
on it. All right, the scene starts off, or I mean, the episode starts off. We got Nora, Charlotte, Steve, and Maggie are off to Debbie's new bakery, like they mentioned last week. That
Hmm.
she's gonna be getting a new bakery. No longer need to sell her goods on the street. They are talking about all the baked goods they want to get at her bakery. Steve asks Maggie if Sam is her boyfriend. She says we are not using labels right now. So then they arrive at the bakery and they give Debbie a picture the kids drew, which was pretty cool, and an apron that Hannah made. Yeah,
Yeah.
what'd you think of Debbie's bakery? What they
I
showed
thought
the
it was
inside of
really
it.
cute and
Yeah.
quaint, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I thought it was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I wish I had one in my little town here.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see
We
too
we
many.
kind of have one, but it's not really a bakery. It's like a little restaurant.
Is it? Yeah, you don't see
Yeah.
too many bakeries
Yeah.
unless you're in like a big city.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let you do the next scene.
Okay. So the next scene we have Tess, and she's stopping by the hotel where Fearless Fletcher is having his hungry man breakfast, as you call it. Did they actually call it a name? Is that what it was called?
Yeah, she called it a Hungry Man special.
Okay, so she did, because I
She
was
did.
kind of laughing,
Yeah.
going, "Oh, do they mean like the big TV dinner Hungry Man?" Because they were named that, so I
Yeah.
was like, maybe that's the spinoff
Uh,
from it or something. But so she thanks him for taking care of Huntsman, and Ronnie comes up and she's like, "Hey, that's on me." And he goes, well, oh no, Michael doesn't accept free stuff. And Fletcher's like, oh no, I'll let her buy it for me this time, you know. And then Ronnie gets irritated because the hotel has to eat the cost of his breakfast, because she,
Hmm.
you know, then looks at him and says, okay, see you, gotta go.
That,
So
that,
yeah, so he
that,
was
that-
not happy.
yeah, this scene was funny. Ronnie's reaction.
Hmm. Yep, it's
Oh,
about time he got put back on his own stuff, you know.
yeah, yeah. Hey, Victoria's here. Hey, Victoria.
Hey,
Kat says,
Victoria.
so glad we are finally getting an interior for Debbie's bakery. Took them a bit to build that set. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that was a good scene.
yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah. Yeah, Ronnie had a lot of good scenes in this episode.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So Ronnie tells Joe that he wants to add a third story to his hotel, and he plans on Sam paying for it. He tells Joe Sam has more money than he knows what to do with, and Ronnie wants some of that money, obviously.
Hmm.
Joe says, "So you're going to ask him for a loan?" And Ronnie says, "Oh no, I don't plan on paying him back. I'll just name a room after him." Grumpy overhears them and says, "I have an idea for an investment." While Sam and Maggie are trying to have brunch, Ronnie pitches his third story idea to Sam. Grumpy interrupts and tells Sam he has an idea for an investment. Sam tells them to bug off. He wants to focus on his girlfriend. And Maggie gets flattered.
Yep. She got all red in the cheeks and everything. Yep.
What do you think of labels? Calling people boyfriend, girlfriend?
I mean, I don't think it really matters, really. I mean, if the connection's there, I mean, unless it matters, you know what I mean? Like, if you're coming into an awkward situation and some guy's hitting on your girl, you can say, hey, what are you doing, man?
Right.
That's my girlfriend. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, you can
Yeah.
use it for intent, you know, but I think honestly, for two people who are connected in a relationship, you
Yeah.
don't need labels.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where'd I leave? Oh, word gets out that Sam is looking for something to invest in. So a crowd forms in town waiting to talk to him. Grumpy and Ronnie tell the crowd to get lost, but Sam says he will take the time and hear everyone's ideas. So Ronnie sets up a special private area in the hotel for everyone to pitch Sam their ideas. Harley tells him he wants to be an orchid farmer, and Ronnie cuts him off and kicks him out.
Yes. Yes.
An orchid farmer. And
Hey, that's a let
what?
me tell you, I can't even keep orchids alive. So to the fact that he can farm them and keep all different types of them alive, that's amazing.
Oh,
That's an
really?
art right there. Oh yeah. I mean, they don't even require much, but like when I lived in Okinawa, they, you know, the temperature was just right. It's very hot, humid, whatever, and you just need a little bit of moisture for these flowers. But I can never keep them alive. I do exactly what they say on the label, and I still end up killing them. I
Oh,
don't know.
really?
Yeah, I don't have a green thumb, I don't think.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, I haven't found the secret to that yet.
Yeah, Sam tells Ronnie, I never knew that Harley knew so much about orchids. Or
It's true though. He never talked about it before.
so. Hold on a minute.
So he's going to take a break for just a second, and then we'll come back. I'm going to go ahead and go into the next scene. So Hannah is at the house or whatever she's designing at the Lawrence Ranch, and she goes outside, and Wyatt's out there in the barn or whatever, and so she gives him this gift of this summer coat because you know he has his long coat for the winter, and it's a nice coat by the way. But she wanted him to have something that was a little shorter and a little less hot, basically. So she gives him this gift, and I thought it was really funny because it has the W on it for Wrangler, and I did see that, so I was like, maybe she's the one who started Wrangler. But he did say to her, you know, thank you for trying to juggle her career and taking care of the ranch, and so he did say he appreciated her, so I think that made her feel pretty good. So we'll wait for Chad now. He's back. I went ahead and did Hannah and the designs and talked about the jacket that she gifted Wyatt.
All right. Oh, okay. How
But you
far did
can,
you
if you,
how far'd you
I
get?
just stopped right there. So if you want to do the next one, go ahead.
Where'd you stop?
Where Lucy rides over.
Oh no, keep going. You can keep going.
Okay. Well, then Lucy rides over and she tells Wyatt and Hannah. She tells Wyatt, and then Hannah asked her to come. And she said she needs help with her designs. And so Hannah and Lucy are in the house, and she's having her try on the designs and model for these, pictures or photographs. And it was really cool. She's using this old timey camera, and it shows the little, the closing of the lens as she's taking the picture. I thought that was kind of cool accent there. And so she just looks uncomfortable. Lucy just is not feeling it, and so she like is awkwardly posing, and then she says, "Oh, try to elongate your neck." And so they have these awkward photos of her doing all this weird stuff. And then she's telling her to soften her gaze. She's trying everything, Hannah is, to get Lucy to look more comfortable doing this. Well, then
Yeah,
Wyatt
yeah.
comes
Wait,
in.
what does that mean? Soften your gaze.
Like, instead of so
What
intense,
what
just
does
kind
that
of be
mean?
relaxed.
Oh, is that what she meant? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like relax your gaze. Like, don't be so intent, like staring at one particular thing. Just soften your gaze, like, you're just looking, you're not staring,
Oh, I
basically.
got you. Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
so that's what I think it means anyway.
All right, all right.
So then Wyatt comes in and he tells Lucy how good she looks. In your words, you put how hot she looks because you like Lucy. But she says, she says, I feel like such a fool. And he says, that's because you're not in your natural environment or habitat. And he goes, you are an outdoor cat stuck indoors. And so then Hannah, it gives her this idea. He's right, let's take her outside. So then they go outside, and she takes Lucy outside and tells her to feed a carrot to a horse. Well, she kind of did the same thing again. She awkwardly holds the carrot up by the horse, like, like not even feeding it. And so she's like, Wyatt says to her, you look like you've never fed a horse in your life. And Lucy finally relaxes. She finally pretends the camera isn't there, and then she starts to act more natural. And Hannah gets some really, really good pictures. So it just took her a little bit to warm up. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as they're doing that, Hannah realizes that Wyatt is standing close to her, talking to her, and then realizes he's got her new jacket on. That she made him, and guess what? She takes another photo, and I have to say they both look good together.
They do.
They do, and I think Hannah, she like paused for a second as she was looking at the picture and looking at them, and she realized that little jealousy maybe, but also that they make a good couple.
Yeah, I mean they're obviously going to bring Wyatt and Hannah together, but I'd rather see Wyatt with Lucy.
They have a good chemistry. I
Yeah,
agree,
they
Chad. I
do.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. Well, maybe there's somebody else in the cards for Hannah. You never know.
Oh, yeah. Victoria agrees with you. So out on the
Hi,
street, Nor.
Jackie.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah. Well, oh, Jackie's here. Hey, Jackie.
Yep, Jackie and Melissa and Victoria. Yep. I
Out
even
on the.
saw Jean in there. Jean's in there too.
Oh yeah, I saw Jean's name pop up
Yeah.
somewhere
Sorry,
in
I
there.
didn't mean to interrupt you, but I had
No,
to do
it's
a shout
okay.
out real quick.
Out on the street, Nora runs into Fletcher. They have an awkward conversation. She tells him her former assistant is going to the authorities about their boss bribing the judge. Nora tells him she wasn't involved, but he's not so sure. He doesn't say anything. He says he can't comment on an active case. And if you remember in the last episode,
Mhm.
he asked her how she could not have known.
Right.
And and yeah, I forget what she said. Something like what?
You really think I did
You really
that or
think that
something?
of me or
Yeah.
something? Yeah, something like that.
Hmm.
Then he tells Charlotte and Steve that Rufus can go back to the orphanage with them. And then we get some cute scenes coming up later with Rufus and Charlotte.
Hmm.
So let's see. Yeah, they were a little awkward in this episode, but then they make up at the end.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you can do this next one.
Okay, so Lucy's father, he's having some financial difficulties. He had asked Harley for a loan, And Harley said, "No, I can't do that, but talk to Sam because he's looking to invest in something." And so then Tess overhears their conversation, and I think it gives her an idea. And so, yeah, so she goes, and we don't really know what she does at that moment, but they kind of drop the scene there. And then you see Lucy's dad going in to talk to Sam.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, that was the Harley one. Okay. Nora tells Maggie about the awkwardness between her and Sam. Maggie tells her that she and Sam are official.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Yeah.
We already knew that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
All
true.
right. All right, go ahead. Talk about the hotel.
Okay. So then back at the hotel, Nora and Steve show up, and Steve pitches. So they walked up with this big pan and it had all these like science,
Yeah.
things in it. Okay. So he pitches a chemistry set to Sam, and he shows him how to make a volcano. And, Sam pretty much says, "Well, you did a great job, but unfortunately, I'm like, how can you turn a child down?"
Oh, yeah, I know.
I was
Yeah.
shocked by that. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, like seriously? I couldn't believe that. I was taken by that. I still don't get that. So um but yeah, but then we see, if you want me to continue, Lucy's father
Yeah, go ahead.
then asks, huh?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Talk about Lucy's
Okay.
father.
So then Lucy's father asks Sam for a loan, but Sam turns him down. And Sam says to him, he says he doesn't want to be the bank or be a bank. And so Lucy's father's disappointed and he walks out, so
Yeah. Now
kind
that
of
this
a
surprised me. Sam not only turns down the poor kid and his
yeah,
chemistry set, but he turns down Lucy's father, who's in financial trouble and
right,
needs a loan. I'm like,
right.
wow, that was pretty cold.
Yeah, pretty harsh.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
Kat
Melissa.
says
Yeah.
she thinks Lucy is going to end up with the preacher eventually.
Oh, that's a plot
Oh,
twist.
that's yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, Victoria agrees with me that Lucy and Wyatt look awesome together.
Yeah, they are. They look good together. They
Yeah.
do.
So Grumpy tells Nora he needs her services. He wants to get his invention patented. Nora needs to know what his idea is, but he won't tell her. She tells him it will take 4 weeks to get a patent. Grumpy says, I can't wait that long. Sam's money will be gone by then. Fletcher walks in and tells Nora he will pick up Rufus later. She says, okay, but excuse me for now because I'm with a paying client. And Grumpy says, paying? I thought this
Right.
was a free consult.
Yeah. I'm like, man, you should have thought about that before you just jumped right in the conversation.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? What do you think Grumpy's invention is? What do you think he's talking about?
I don't know, because whatever it is, it has to be a machine. Is it the wait?
He
Who had
never.
the bread slicer?
Oh, that's Debbie. That's later on in the episode. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was
Yeah.
thinking I couldn't remember who that one was. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what his invention would be.
Yeah. Later on in the episode, he says there's going to be one in every house in
Yes,
Brookfield. Yeah.
I'm thinking a refrigerator,
Oh, you
but
think?
maybe they already have one. Like I don't know because I don't remember seeing what all's in their kitchen. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
So it's either maybe it's an ice maker or maybe it's a
Oh, that's a good thought. But
I
they.
don't know. Because I'm trying to think back then, what did they not have at
Uh
that
huh.
time frame that became
Uh
really
huh.
big?
Uh huh.
A bicycle? No, they already had bicycles, didn't they? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Household, I don't know. I'm thinking a ice box or a fan. I don't know. I don't know.
Uh huh.
Be interested to find out though.
Yeah. Definitely for sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
Maggie stops by the hotel and asks Sam out to dinner.
Hmm.
Outside the hotel, Ronnie tells the crowd only one idea per person, and then Harley sneaks in with samples of his orchids to show Sam.
Hmm.
All right, you can take this one over at the clinic. Go ahead.
Sure. So then we see the scene with Maggie and Fearless Fletcher, and he's getting a physical. And he says that the Mountie headquarters wants to know if he's ready to go back into the field, like to be ready to, you know, leave Brookfield. He picks Maggie's brain for some information on Nora, and he says Nora is upset with him and wants to know if Maggie knows anything. So, um, they do the physical or whatever, and then Maggie tells him he's perfectly healthy, and she wants to know if he's being sent back out of the field, and he doesn't know for sure. He says he would like to stay in Brookfield, but he has to follow orders. And so you kind of get this idea that maybe, you know, he's listening to what Mountie Jim Reynolds is saying about he wants to get back in the line of fire, and that's what I think is happening. And he's second guessing. You think so in this scene right here. So then he walks outside, and then Ronnie and Joe say hi to him, and he has a reflective moment. And he looks over at the orphanage, thinking about how he would like to stay. So he's second guessing himself, but then he knows that he has to do this physical and prove that he's ready to go for any kind of, work.
But we all know
Mhm.
he ain't going anywhere.
No, he's not. He better not.
Uh, okay, so this was a good scene. This is a funny scene, this next one. Ronnie stops by Debbie's bakery to buy a brownie, but instead takes her free samples that she was going to use to try to get people into her bakery. Boy, Ronnie is so tight. He refuses to spend any
He
money.
is. He
I
is so
know.
tight.
I
He'd
know.
probably use bread crusts if they were on the floor. I mean, waste not, want not.
Yeah, he tells her about everyone pitching ideas to Sam. She says that she has an idea, a machine that slices bread so people can buy pre sliced bread. And she wants to know if he will pass that idea on to Sam. Ronnie laughs in her face and says, huh, I can't present such a ridiculous idea to Sam. So she gets mad and she grabs her free samples and takes the tray back.
Yes. I was like, good for her, man.
I
You
know.
don't want to, I mean, that was so rude.
I know.
So rude.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes. The expressions on the actor that plays Neil Crone or whatever his name is, the actor that plays Ronnie. The
Hmm.
expressions on his face were hilarious in that scene.
I know he was so disappointed she grabbed the plate back.
I know.
Oh, man.
All right, you
Mm.
can do this next one.
So the next thing we see Tess, and she finds Sam sitting outside. It's kind of around the side of the building, and he's sitting there eating a cookie, and um, he's kind of sitting there reflecting and moping. And she says, "Hey, I might have an investment for you." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and so she then goes and finds Lucy's father and tells him, "I might have an answer." You don't see what they talk about, her and Sam, but they like the scene ends, and then it shows her going to talk to Lucy's father, and she says, "I might have an answer to your financial problems." And so
Mm-hmm.
he kind of like perks up because he's like, "Really? You do?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we find out later what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Over at the orphanage, Charlotte has taught Rufus how to find things for her. She drops a doll on the ground and Rufus picks it up and carries it back to her. Then Rufus helps her walk up the front steps.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as soon as I saw this scene, I thought Rufus needs to become Charlotte's seeing eye dog, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so too. Or they're gonna have to find her one of the two.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Ah,
Rufus has a brother or sister that needs a home.
uh huh.
You
Okay.
know,
All right.
or maybe Rufus has to retire. I don't know how old Rufus is. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think they introduced that for a reason, and I think that that is really cool. Like they're bringing in a seeing eye dog or
Uh huh.
um, you know, a service animal to help
Yeah.
her. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You can do this next one.
So the next scene we see Ronnie, and he finds Tess, and he pitches the idea to her about a third story to the hotel. And Tess says, "You should take it up with your new partner or with your partner." And he goes, "That's what I'm doing." And she's like, "Oh, no, no, with your new partner." And he's like, she goes, "I sold my half of the hotel to Sam." And so he's like, "What?" He's all shocked. And so he runs to Sam, and Sam's like, "I'm not listening to any more pitches." And Ronnie's like, "Great, let's get to work on planning a new third story." And Sam's like, "No can do. I'm not investing money into the hotel. I'm going to be helping you run." And he says, "Because I'll be helping you run the hotel and make improvements." And Ronnie is thrilled. Very thrilled. You
All
can
right.
just see it on his face.
Yeah, we got to chat about this. You remember when Sam struck it rich
Mhm.
and he was looking for things to invest in? This was last season, right? And so he was going
Yes.
around town doing these odd jobs, trying to figure out something
Mhm.
he'd be good at. Remember, he worked at Tessa's farm and found out
Yes.
that he was allergic to hay because he was thinking
Yes.
about buying a farm, investing a farm. Then he's, well, I guess farming's not for me. Well, one of the things he did, he worked at the
At the
hotel,
hotel,
and he
the front
said,
desk.
yeah, and he decided that working at a hotel wasn't for him, and he wasn't going
No.
to invest in a hotel.
Nope.
So I'm like, what's going on here? Did the writers like forget about what they wrote last season or what?
I don't know. And maybe it's because he already had a partner. Maybe he wasn't offered to have half the business. Maybe he was just offered to make improvements versus having a piece of the hotel. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. I thought the
I don't
same thing
know.
though.
Yeah, I didn't get it because he already tried the hotel and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
But now he's
I
going to
don't know
invest in the
either.
hotel. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't quite get that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I'm just wondering what he's going to do, like what his role's going to be.
Uh huh. Oh, I'm sure he's going to
So,
drive Ronnie crazy.
mhm.
That
Yeah.
that, that, that that's going to be his role.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah,
All right, you.
Melissa, Ronnie is a tightwad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, you can finish out this
So after
storyline here.
that, Sam tells Maggie that he bought half the hotel and that he's going to be partners with Ronnie. And he says how lucky he is to have her in his life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's all I see. Was that all of it?
Maggie says I'm lucky. I'm the lucky one. Maggie says.
Gotcha. I can't see
Oh,
that.
over at the bakery, Debbie is frustrated that no one is staying to eat her pastries. They are just purchasing them and running out like they did when she was set up on the street. Joe and Maggie look in the window and see Debbie sulking because no one is there. So they get an idea, but
Mhm.
they don't show them, somehow they get
Asking everybody.
somehow
Right.
near the end the bakery is packed with full of people, but they don't show
Yeah.
how Maggie and Joe got the people there. I don't know how it
No, it
happened,
was
but
just them two looking at each other, and I
yeah.
I knew what they were doing. I knew it was
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah, somehow they got everyone to go to the bakery. I don't know how. Harley, he's there. He wants to know what Grumpy's invention is, and that's uh, when Grumpy says he's not telling, but one day there will be a Newsom, he calls it,
Mhm.
a Newsom in every home in Brookfield and maybe throughout the world. So I'm curious to know what this invention is because it's got to be something that's common that we use today.
That's
They're
what I
they're
mean. It's got to be
they're
something that was
yeah.
invented back then.
Yeah, they're gonna give Grumpy
Hmm.
credit in at inventing something that we use today. Just
Yes.
like you don't watch When Calls the Heart, but one of their characters, Ned, I think his name is,
Hmm.
he invented the Band-Aid, and so
Oh wow,
they gave
that's
him
cool.
they gave his character credit for inventing the Band-Aid.
That's awesome.
So I think that might be what they're going to do
Hmm.
with this guy.
It's got to be something like a. It's got to be like a mixer or something. I don't know. It's got to be something that
Yeah, something that
definitely
everyone
benefited.
yeah, something that everyone uses. It's got to
Hmm.
be a common household item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be our. That's gonna have to be our challenge, Chad, for our next episode. Is did we figure out what we think it might be?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hmm.
Oh, we could write down.
Challenge
Yeah.
accepted.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, you're going to see the next episode at 9 o'clock. So
I know. I'll know before you.
I'm trying. What year do you think this show takes place in? When Calls the Heart takes
Didn't they
place
say
around,
1920?
I don't
No,
know.
not 1920s. I want
One,
to say 1901, maybe. I don't know.
because it's a spinoff of One Calls the Heart, and that show takes place. Well, when it started, I think it was around 1910 or something like that,
Okay.
1908 or something
I
like
thought it
that.
was like
And then it went
1920s,
up
but I could be
to the
wrong.
now they're in the 20s. One Calls the Heart. So I don't know when
Yeah.
this show. I'm guessing it takes place the same time period, maybe.
Yeah, because remember Lori Laughlin came in. So it has to.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. She left
Yeah.
Hope Valley. That's right, and came to town. That's right. So it's got to be in the same time
Yeah, the
period.
same
Yeah,
era. Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah.
So I
So
want.
yeah,
I
we
gotta
got to
look.
figure that out.
I wonder what things were invented.
Look at you. Okay.
What? I'm gonna look this up. Hold on.
I know you are. I
What
was
things
waiting
were
for it.
invented in 1915? Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what happens. All right. In 1915,
1921.
major inventions and products introduced: electric automobile starter, Pyrex glass, neon lighting tubes, Maybelline mascara, and the
That's it. No,
trench
I'm just kidding.
and the trench coat.
Go to 1920.
Let me go to 1920.
Yeah, do 1920s because
All
I
right,
think
let's
that's
see.
the era they're in right now. So
All right, let's see. 1920 inventions focused on household conveniences.
there you
Okay, there you
go.
go. Entertainment and health, including the pop-up toaster. Oh, there's an idea. Pop-up toaster. The vacuum cleaner.
I bet
That's
that's it
that's
right
an
there.
idea. The television and sliced bread. Okay, they mentioned sliced bread in this episode.
Interesting.
Yeah. So those are ideas. It could be a toaster. It could be a vacuum cleaner. It
I
could be
bet
a
it's a
TV.
vacuum cleaner. What's that vacuum cleaner? The Kirby? What
Kirby.
was
Yeah.
it? When was it invented?
Kirby. Oh yeah, here it mentions the Band-Aid 1920. That was on the other show. Yeah, okay. Ah, yeah.
What's a famous vacuum cleaner? The
What?
real old ones, remember?
The real old
Um,
ones?
yeah, there was the one
Oh,
name of the
there's
old
Hoover
vacuum.
and there's Hoover and
Hoover.
Kirby.
It's Kirby and Hoover. I bet
Yeah.
I'm saying Kirby, but I bet it's the Hoover.
He's going to call it the Newsome.
Well, I mean, he's gonna change it. He's gonna
I
change
bet.
the
I
name.
bet it's a vacuum cleaner. I bet you're right.
Yeah.
I bet
Yep,
it
I
is.
think so too.
All right, you heard it here, folks. That's our
That's
guess. That's the
right.
vacuum
We
cleaner.
guessed it.
All right, let's see. Oh, finish up the story about Lucy and Tess and her father.
I don't think I have that one.
You got it. It's labeled number 18. Scene
I don't
18.
have that one.
I sent it to you.
Hang on, let me see. Let me look again.
I sent them all to you.
Hang on.
Should be on the last slide.
Okay. Oh, we do. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's see here. Lucy thanks Tess for helping out her father. And Tess is uncomfortable with thank yous, as we all know, or any kind of, positive things sometimes. But she says here in Brookfield, us ranchers watch out for each other. And so she was obliged to do it for him, which is kind of surprising because wasn't he like at her in the very beginning of the whole series, like in this
Who? Lucy's
second
father?
season. Yeah,
Lucy's
with
father?
Tess. Weren't they going at it at one point for
Yeah,
some
they
reason?
I'm trying to think what happened with them.
Yeah, there was something, and he
There
was
was
coming at
something
her,
going
and
on. Tess wanted him to do something
mm-hmm.
and he wouldn't do it. What was going on there?
I know it was something, but I just remembered that, and I was like, well, that's
It
really
had to
nice.
She
They
wanted
keep
to
their
organize a ranchers meeting because it had
something.
something to do
Yeah,
with cattle. I forget what the storyline was. It had something to do
yeah,
with cattle.
mm-hmm.
Um,
But yeah, he didn't want to help her or something. I
she
remember,
wanted
and
she
so
wanted to buy more cattle or sell cattle or something. I forget what it
mm-hmm.
was, and he wasn't
Yeah,
interested or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but she comes around and she wants to help him, so that was really
Hmm.
nice.
Then the episode ends over at the orphanage. Michael surprises Nora with snickerdoodles because she mentioned earlier in the episode that was her
Mm-hmm.
favorite cookie. He apologizes for thinking the worst of her when he heard about her bribery scandal. He says he is not good at trusting people, but he is trying And then they share a hand-holding moment as the episode ends. So yeah, so they made up at the end there. And this, I
Yep.
got to ask you about this. While this scene's going on, Steve interrupts them and tells Nora that Eleanor says dinner is ready. Now, I thought Eleanor left. I thought she left town. I must be remembering that wrong.
I thought Eleanor was just there to help her initially.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because
And then
remember
what was the girl's name that stayed and was
Jenny
helping?
/ Dolores?
But Jenny, but didn't she go somewhere though?
We still haven't seen her. No, she was still around
Was she
when
still
last
there? I don't
season
know why, but I
ended.
was thinking she
Remember,
went to
she was
school or
doing the
something.
fireworks with Ronnie at the hotel for Sam's
Yeah, and
party.
she made the
Remember?
cake or whatever.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I
made
do
the cake
remember
and
that.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she must be off the show because we don't even. There's no mention of her.
Yeah, there really isn't, is there?
Yeah, and I thought,
Yeah. Well,
remember when that strange woman came to town and was real
yeah, she
strict
was
with the
helping
kids?
out.
She was going to
Yeah,
help with the orphanage. I thought
temporarily.
she came to
Mm-hmm.
town because Eleanor left, but I must be remembering it wrong. Must not be what happened.
I don't know. I thought Eleanor was leaving, and that's
I
why
guess
Jenny was staying.
I guess Eleanor's still around. I guess she never left. We just don't see her anymore.
Yeah, we just don't see her.
Yeah. Because I do remember a scene where Jenny / Dolores was helping Eleanor in the kitchen. I do remember that scene.
Yes,
Remember?
they were cooking
Yeah,
together. Yes,
yeah. So I
they were
guess
setting the table
Eleanor,
or whatever.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Eleanor didn't leave. So I thought this was a really fun episode.
I did too. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I
It
did.
was over real quick, and usually when that happens, it's because you really enjoyed it.
Uh huh.
Like it all flowed together nicely. It had a
Yeah.
different kind of feel to it.
Uh huh.
Got to see a new bakery, and then got to hear all their ideas and see some beautiful orchids. And
Uh
yeah, we
huh.
forgot to mention the one scene when Sam
What?
comes into Maggie's office and he surprises her and he puts all the
Oh
orchids on
yeah.
her
Yeah.
like her, I don't know what you would call that, her bar area or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
they were all different colors and they were all really pretty. That was
Mm-hmm.
a really pretty scene. I like that. I thought that
Yeah,
was very
he
sweet of
said he
Sam.
got him from Harley.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he really knows his orchids.
Yeah, this was a really fun episode. There were a lot of funny scenes, entertaining. The scenes with
Hmm.
Debbie's bakery and the scenes with Sam and all his investing, people pitching
Yes.
their investment ideas to him. What else? I thought the Rufus and Charlotte scenes
Hmm.
were touching, and of
Yeah.
course the scenes with Lucy's father and showing Tess
Hmm.
showing her nice side.
Yes.
And what I
Yes.
really liked is all the designing scenes with Hannah because we got to see a lot of Lucy
Yeah.
wearing some fancy dresses. Ah,
I
that's
know.
what I
I was
like.
like, oh, I know Chad's eating this up right now. He is loving these scenes. They were really nice pictures, though, I have to say,
Yeah,
when they would take
yeah.
the candid shots. And the ones before that were so funny. I mean, I was
Uh-huh.
like, it was almost looked painful to even try to make that pose that Lucy was doing. And I was like, man, I wish I could ask her, like, was it
Hmm.
uncomfortable to me even try to do those poses?
Hmm. Yeah, that
You
one she
know?
was sticking her neck out like this.
Yes. Right. How's this? you know? It was good though. It was really good.
uh, hmm. Yeah, so that wraps up the second episode. You're going to see the next episode like in 35 minutes here.
Yes, I am.
What are
So,
your
Chad.
what's that?
No, I said, so did you bring your mystery item?
Oh, I was going to ask you, what do you think you're going to see in the next episode?
Um, I don't know. I'm hoping
Yeah.
Trevor and Jillian are in it, but I'm not sure if they are.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, wasn't there a post on X or something that Trevor was in this next episode?
I don't
I
remember.
thought no.
I don't remember.
I thought somebody posted something
They
like
may
that.
have, but I can't remember if they said Jillian was in it too. I can't remember because I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what. I no, you're right. There was a post saying that he would be in this episode in episode 3. Yes.
Yeah, I think
But I
so.
don't remember the context of it, of who and what's actually in that scene with him. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to see the preacher in this next episode. I predict. I think
Hmm.
he's going to
Yeah.
come back to town and
Yeah.
start getting settled in.
Hmm. See
Mm-hmm.
if he brings another book for Nora.
Mm-hmm. I think he and Nora might have some good scenes, I think.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting a little nervous. I know that Fearless Fletcher is, you know, feeling that way he is about her, but then I'm like, what kind of vibe are they giving us with the preacher? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So I'd be interested to see.
I was reading some of Victoria's comments. She was talking about inventions. She said on When Calls the Heart, they got a telephone, they got a car. Yeah, I remember all that. They got traffic light. Uh-huh. And they
Mm-hmm.
got a refrigerator. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
She thinks it's a Hoover too.
Yeah. All right. So mystery items. I gotta confess, I completely forgot to bring one. I totally forgot about it.
Okay, well, I might be able to accommodate you tonight
All right.
because I brought two. So
You
you want
brought
to try to
two?
guess what they are? Yeah. I always bring a backup, Chad. Come
Well,
on
I
now.
kind of see. I can't even remember what happened in what the items. The only thing I remember was an orchid, a chemistry set, and baked goods, snickerdoodles. That's like all
Right.
I can remember. I don't know. You didn't bring any
All
of
right.
that
You want to
stuff.
try to guess
You always
mine?
bring
This is,
something. You always bring something
huh?
I'm never gonna guess. So I got to think. What would it be?
Think hard, Chad. Think hard.
Think hard. Think hard. A camera? No.
Oh.
No. All right.
You
I don't
ready?
know. I don't know what. What?
It's a game.
The Goonies game. Wait, who
Don't
was
you
playing a
remember
game? Who's?
in the Debbie's Bakery? You can play games. Remember they showed all the little games that were on the table, and she moved them over to the
Oh, did they show
thing.
games on the? Oh, did they?
Yes, yes. So I
I
had to
remember
bring my
her.
Goonies game.
I remember her saying you could have baked pastries and play games. I do remember that.
Yes, yes.
Oh, cat. That's a good guess. A carrot. I could have brought a
Oh, that
carrot. I
is a
didn't
good
even
one
think of
too.
that.
Yes,
I should. I
that
should.
would
I
have been
didn't even.
really good.
I
I
didn't
didn't
even
have any
think of
carrots
that.
though. That was not going to happen. All right,
All right.
so
What's
you
the
want to make
second?
another guess? This one is kind of not the same, but kind of. But
Not the same, but
I'll tell
kind of.
about it too.
All right. Wait a minute. Let me
Um,
think. Let me take a guess. Kind of like a game, but not really. Sort of. Sort of.
no, it's not a game.
It's not a game.
No. Think
Hmm.
about what all happened in the show.
What character does it involve? Give me a clue.
Nora.
Nora. Nora. What was in the? What items did Nora have? Oh, she had the snickerdoodles at the end. What? All right. I don't know. I give up. I don't know.
So
What?
it's not exactly the same, but it is a frame type picture.
Oh, a picture that she gave Debbie, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
So,
another
and
item.
Miss
You could.
Tracy made this for me. So I figured I would say
Oh,
again,
Tracy
thank you
made
so
that. What's
much.
it
Yep.
say? It's backwards. I can't read it.
It
What's it
says,
say?
friends are the sisters we choose.
Oh, friend. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that's
Oh,
my other item I bring just in
oh,
case.
the other
So,
item I just thought up was an apron because they brought
oh,
Debbie an
yes,
apron.
yes. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Chad? Next time, let me worry about the mystery gifts and you worry about the title.
No, I got to remember those mystery items. I completely forgot all about it this time. All right,
Oh, man, I
so
got you, Chad.
that wraps up. Next episode premieres is today Wednesday, tomorrow on Pure Flix.
Yep.
Yep, Sunday
Hmm.
on Great American Family. And if you log on to YouTube or if you're a member of Great American Pure Flix Premium, you can watch the episode tonight at 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
I think anyone can watch it on YouTube. I think.
I
I'm
think
not
so.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
Hmm.
I think so. All right. Until next week.
All
Thanks for
right.
being here, Cricket.
Hey, been a pleasure.
Till next time, you keep the faith, keep smiling, keep your friends close, and keep your great American family closer.
Bye. See you online soon.